Yo, Dom here. Most Metal Cripple on YouTube. Welcome to Bluetooth Grin. So named because I tend to listen to a lot of stuff through my Bluetooth enabled earbuds, although I don't have them in right now. This one is really interesting to me. I'm a bit befuddled as to why this particular band is so obscure. That band is Devisor. Well, let me click on the Devisor. Um, Devisor is a Hellenic black metal band. Normally, when people talk about Greek black metal bands, you'll hear the usual names mentioned. Well, you usually hear three. You hear Rotting Christ, you hear Varathron, and Necromantia. And they're fine. I like those bands too. But you never hear anything about Devisor. And Devisor was around during the same era. They formed in the very late 80s. And they put out two seminal albums in the 90s. And they put out other stuff too. But I'm talking about their 90s stuff. They put out, well, the EP came first in 94. Then Unspeakable Cults in 1996, which is worth checking out. And then in 1998, they released the album that I'm talking about today, Transmission to Chaos. This is an incredible melodic black metal album that I've never heard anyone talk about on YouTube or otherwise. It's just killer, absolutely killer. Musically, I guess I would compare it. I would compare it to Rotting Christ, early Rotting Christ, but there is more lead work. There's a few guitar solos. The end of Transcendent Beauty, the fourth track, which is my favorite. Fantastic guitar solo on that one. Um, there's a lot of really good drumming. I'm not a musician, so in my opinion, I sound like a complete moron when I try to talk about drumming. But the drumming is really good. The blasting is furious when there is blasting. There's a nice variety of beats, though. And yeah, this is a great record. I don't know why people don't talk about Devisor. It doesn't make sense to me. Um, Story of the Wind is another good one. That one starts with just like a keyboard piece. It's almost, I want to call it epic black metal, but it's not epic black metal. But at the same time, that's what I want to call it because it does feel pretty epic at times, and the keyboards do lend to that vibe. Um, Check out Devisor if you have not. They're kind of I don't know, gem in the rough, or what? What's the saying? Hidden gem or a diamond? They're a diamond in the rough. Let's call them a diamond in the rough. But yeah, Transmission to Chaos is a fantastic album. Vocally, I didn't talk about the vocals. I mean, they're pretty typical black metal shrieks. They have kind of a dry sound to them. There's also some, not much, but some chanting or spoken word stuff. Um, but for the most part, it's just black metal vocals. Melodic, epic-ish black metal out of Greece. Devisor, transmission to chaos. That is your Bluetooth grin for today. And I need to check out their most recent stuff. Apparently, they have released an album as recently as 2023, and I don't know if it's any good. I need to give it a shot. It has a really cool cover, though. But yeah, check out Devisor. And check out the other Bluetooth Grins if you haven't yet. I've talked about some really cool albums through this series, and I've got a few more planned probably for the rest of February. But yeah, that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. Let's keep it around 5 minutes. Don't like or subscribe, and I'll see you next time.